This security camera vision shows an Israeli airstrike hitting Gaza's only COVID-19 testing lab. And this, a building housing international media outlets, crashing to the ground. Attacks like these have the United Nations questioning the legality of Israel's military actions during the recent conflict.
Despite Israel's claims that many of these buildings were hosting armed groups or being used for military purposes, we have not seen evidence in this regard.
A special sitting of the UN Human Rights Council heard if Israel's attacks were found to be indiscriminate and disproportionate, it could amount to war crimes.
Such strikes raise serious concerns of Israel's compliance with the principles of distinction and proportionality under international humanitarian law.
The Council also discussed a proposal presented by the Organisation of Islamic Cooperation calling for an international investigation.
The international community has the responsibility to protect Palestinians. We have to come up with effective instruments to put an end to Israelis' impunity.
254 Palestinians, including 66 children, were killed during the 11-day conflict. Almost 2,000 people were wounded.
This statement from the United Nations is a great one, and it gives us more optimism and hope. But we also need more practical steps on the ground.
I lost 9 family members and relatives in the latest Israeli escalation. Such a statement does not mean anything to me because it is just talk without any real action on the ground.
The High Commissioner also voiced concerns about Hamas's rocket attacks, saying the strikes on Israel were indiscriminate and failed to distinguish between military and civilian targets. Melinda Nusofora, TRT World.